Hello Scorpio, welcome. This is your October general reading. This is a general reading for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if it resonates, that's terrific, and if it doesn't, that's okay too. Check your own signs. The messages are for whoever needs to hear them. So I'm using my Osho Zen Tarot. I love this. I think this is a great overall deck to use, for the energies of October that you're going to be dealing with. So this kind of gives you more of an outline of you and what you are going through rather than, specific issues about love or business. I kind of let the cards dictate what it is that needs to be read and heard and seen by all of us. So, dear universe, I say thank you to you at this time for bringing us messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Dear Scorpio, what messages do you have for our universe? What message for? That was a total backwards. So some of you Scorpios, I think you think you're bigger than the universe. Pull back, Scorpio. Alright, dear universe, what messages do you have for our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Messages for the greatest and highest good for this month of October for our Scorpios, dear universe. Scorpios, you're really powerful people. You're so intuitive. You know how to connect with spirit and the earth and make things blend. But sometimes I think you got to keep your ego in check and know where it belongs. Just a message for someone out there who needed to hear that. All right, dear Scorpio. Scorpio. Things are tight. Well, Scorpio. So, what'd you do, Scorpio? That's what I get. What'd you do? I mean, you did something, maybe took a risk with something, and it's on your mind. It's like something happened among, a group that you hang with. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's your community, maybe it's someone at school, but I feel like there's a real disconnect. I mean, something went really wrong, and I feel like somebody wants a second chance. Kind of clear the air here. Something that happened in the past. Breaking the silence. I think you want to kind of come clean with something, with someone. Yeah, I feel like this has something to do with somebody at home. I mean, it's like you did something really stupid, or they did something really stupid. And I just feel like you want to make peace, but it's not happening. So just take it step by step, Scorpio. Because whatever it was, I feel like it really, it was bad enough that, it shut things down. And maybe it has to do with somebody, somebody who you really love. Backstabbing comes to mind. I mean, I think this is somebody, there's definitely it's like a silent suffering is going on, because something happened in the home, that it's like you're guilty. You did something that's like you're guilty. But I think if you go step by step, you can turn things around. You gotta follow your intuition on this one, Scorpio. I'm telling you, because I feel like you need to let go of something so that you can clear your conscience, because you're all upside down about this whole thing. And I think for some of you, in order to turn things around, I think you've got to open up. I think you really got to really pay attention to what's coming to you. Because you're feeling really guilty. And you're trying not to let it stress you out. But it is. It is. Look, there you are. It is. You know, it's like everything got out of control. And you ended up feeling really bad. What else you have for our Leos? Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. For our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. See, it's like everything got out of control. Everything got out of control. But it's just what you needed to happen. Because sometimes when things get out of control, that's when things can finally settle down and get right. See, there were a lot of misunderstandings. This card comes flying out. I think finally everybody gets on the same page. And I think you'll be surprised, Scorpio. You know, nobody's keeping you caged up and nobody's going to hold you to the fire. Everybody wants a good outcome. I think everybody grows through this. Yeah, so I definitely see this major misunderstanding or this major thing, guilt that happened with you and someone. And I mean, I think it was bad. It left you feeling really alone, really depressed. It was bad. Some of you even moved on in order to feel good. I mean, if you, whatever it was bad enough that you left or somebody left. But it was the best thing for everybody. And maybe you were left alone in this whole midst. And again, I wonder whether you might be dealing with a Virgo. I say that because that reminds me of the Hermit. You know, but this is something, I mean, there's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of pain having to move on. But I feel like it's better for you to move on or for them to move on. Maybe quietly somebody goes. But I definitely see an ending here. You know, maybe some of you have an ending and maybe you feel bad about how things ended. But it had to change because there was such a disconnect. And in order to get everything flowing again, you had to really let go and trust. See, and somebody ends up single. But I feel like it's divine intervention. Whatever it is that happened between you and this person that you're feeling so bad about, I think really divine intervention. Because you're feeling really bad about what happened. But you shouldn't, you know, I almost feel like you feel really guilty and really bad and it's really weighing on your conscience, but you've got to like let it out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you can't just sit back and, oh, poor me, poor me. It's like it's weighing on your conscience. I mean, you've got to fix things. You know, you've got to make it right, you know, so that there's a nice, good ending. You know, maybe, you know, there isn't a good ending. You know, because I feel like you're at the point where you might have realized that you really lost a good thing. But here we are, this guilt. And this has been going on and on. And you haven't wanted to see. Wow. All right, Scorpio. I mean, there's a lot of guilt going on. Really, so I really feel like October, you've got to deal with this. You know, whatever it was that you did that you're feeling so bad about, it's time for you to really kind of fix it. What can I say? Fix it or walk away. Because somebody does walk away. But I feel like if you own what you did, all right, Scorpio, if you own what you did, I think you might be surprised at how understanding everybody will be. You know, so don't do nothing. Okay, don't do nothing thinking that that's the better way. You know, because this issue, it's lingering and it's festering. It's just a matter of time Where if you don't take control of it, it will take control of you. We see that here with this card of control. Where's my card of control? There. We see that here. It will take control of you. All right? So ultimately things will be good, but you gotta process this. And it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. All right, so let's see, Scorpio, what other messages does the universe have for you for this month of October? What messages, dear universe, do you have for October? I mean, I see so much more in these cards, but I guess you get the gist of the story, huh? Dear universe, what messages do you have? Clarify this reading for our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of October, dear universe. We want some clarity on this reading. Any words of advice from the tarot? See, again, I feel like, you know, you can't run away like a scared cat. All right, we'll start there. You can't run away like a scared cat. You're sitting up at night. I mean, you're stressing. You know, you're playing the victim. You got to own what you did. Okay, here you are. And you've got to put an end to that which, you know, cut it out. You know, you've got to cut it out and find that balance again. You know, because this Ace of Wands, it gives you a lot of power. It gives you the ability to, you know, like start fresh, start new. Oof, these cards. They're just flying. That was the first card. Yeah. Yes, it's a risk, Scorpio, because I think what you did, you deserved what you got. Here. This is, you deserve what you got. You're out on your own. You know, but now you're free. Okay? And you can start new, start fresh. So you've got to put an end to whatever it was. Because I feel like whatever it is that you're really feeling guilty about, you know, you do this more than once on occasion. And it's not supported by the universe, whatever it is that you're doing. So I hear that, you know, Scorpio, you need to cut it out. That's what I hear in my head. Cut it out, Scorpio. It's good for you. Oh, look, here, cut it out. That's what the Queen of Swords does. I saw these cards better earlier. So, cut it out. You know, I mean, you're very guarded. You're so afraid of how they're going to respond. But I think if you come clean, you're in a better position. That puts you in a position of advantage. And that is probably what's going to help start to heal, you know, whatever it was you did to your family. Make things right. All right? So, that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I hope this resonated. Stay tuned for the next reading I'll do. Will be Love in the Full Moon. I'll put those out next week for the full moon of October. So, Scorpio, gotta come clean. All right, until the next reading, blessed be. Bye now.